Who do you think is the most masculine warriors that ever existed in history? At first glance, you might think, oh, maybe the Romans, or you might say maybe the Spartans, you might say maybe the Huns, or you might say, maybe the people that went off to World War I. But in my humble opinion, I think that the most masculine band of warriors were the Vikings. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a particular Viking in a well-known anime called Vinland Saga. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about Askeladd. Askeladd is a peak masculine character, and I think he is a good role model for a masculine warrior or just a masculine man. So just like the rest of these videos, I have 3 reasons for why I think so. The first reason is that he is an excellent warrior and he's a strategic planner. He always has a plan for anything that goes haywire, and we see that throughout Vinland Saga with him leading his mercenary army, and they go through England, they go through Denmark, they go all over the place, and they're just going ahead and pillaging everything with Thorfinn tailing behind him, and they always have unique and crazy strategies that basically fool the enemy whenever he's helping the Danish army. Kind of the reason why they survived through that Danish-English war is because Askeladd was in the mix, going ahead and doing espionage missions, going ahead and taking over forts all by himself, just with a ragtag team of mercenaries. Yeah, the first reason is that he's a cunning, a very intelligent and strategic person, and he can plan anything out on the whim. And then the second reason is I think he was a great role model for Thorfinn. So if you guys don't know Vinland Saga, Thorfinn was the son of Thors, and Askeladd had a mission to go ahead and kill Thors, who was basically one of the most powerful warriors in the Joms Vikings. And if you guys don't know, Joms Vikings is a elite mercenary Viking group, and they were probably the most powerful band of mercenaries that there ever was. Thors was a leader of the Joms Vikings, but he basically put it all behind him to go ahead and raise his children in a better environment. But then, the Joms Vikings didn't really take to that as well, so they asked Askeladd to go ahead and kill him. And after that, Thorfinn kind of wanted to take revenge on him, and so he went ahead and joined Askeladd's ragtag team of bandits to go ahead and basically build his strength, build his skill, so he can go ahead and kill him in a one-on-one duel. And that didn't really go out, but I would say that Thorfinn allowed himself to basically take a lot of the skills from Askeladd, take a lot of his wisdom, a lot of his strategic planning, a lot of his his masculine traits that kind of helped him on later on in the season. And I would say they exemplified really well in season 2, when he was, had that dream of Askeladd, and he was talking about, it's all right to be a warrior, it's just you have to have a reason for doing it. And that's, it kind of turned Thorfinn back from just being a total pacifist into being, someone who protects who they love. And that really turned a notch in. And I would say Askeladd has a very important role in basically mentoring Thorfinn. And the third reason is that he was a great leader. Go ahead and have the good leadership skills, especially as a man, because at some point you will be a leader of the household. Askeladd had great leadership skills. There were so many moments in the anime where his ragtag team of bandits or mercenaries would, disobey his orders, and he would be able to whip them in tip-top shape and get them back into condition and follow orders. And he was able to basically take this ragtag team of bandits and mercenaries and go ahead and conquer basically England with the Danish army, all at the behest of his strategic planning, all at the behest of his bandits and mercenaries going ahead and conquering strategic positions. And he was doing all that with 500 men. And then he also went ahead and basically mentored Canute, which is, Canute is in season 2. He's the king of Denmark and England now, and he was the one that, and Askeladd was the one that basically set Canute up to be the king of England and Denmark. So I really think that he has great leadership skills. He really, instilled a lot of leadership into Canute, and he instilled a lot of leadership into Thorfinn. and he is a great example as to what a good leader should be. Yeah, so that's really what I think about Askeladd. I think he is a peak masculine character in anime. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about him, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Go.